Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So every Saturday we will be having a friendly conversation about general things in life that we struggle with, and always make sure to have your favorite drink with you because I think sometimes it's very important to have something to enjoy while you are talking about something deep with a friend or a loved one. So taking that first sip of our coffee. Yeah, coffee is always the best. So starting with our first topic, we're talking about friendships today. So many of us struggle with the concept of friendships because each one of us has a different definition of friendship. And most of the time, many friendships fail because each side does not make it clear what friendship means to them. Moreover, there are certain issues with the communication to the point that instead of solving problems or instead of talking it out, you just take a stand in the situation, not saying how you really feel. And this ends up causing a lot of problems and it ruins the whole friendship when all you needed to do was to communicate with that person. So each one of us has a different definition about friendship. Some of us see friendship as something that is beneficial. It can give us the feeling of love, maybe fill up a hole that we struggle to fill up within ourselves. So we have a close friend to us that helps us cover that. And some of us find friendship as a found family. You're like, these people are not related to me by blood, but I chose them. They are my chosen family. So many people see these type of friends as people who will be with them in the tough situations and the good situations, and they'll have just a very important role within their lives. Once the person in front of you knows what friendship means to you, this is going to help you in two things. Number one, it will give a clear idea to that person about who you are. You will avoid having to change something within yourself just to maintain that friendship with that person, despite knowing that you do not really agree exactly with who they are. The second thing is that it creates boundaries. That person will know exactly why that is a boundary to you. They will know the red lines. They will know that I shouldn't cross that, because if I cross that, then I will end up hurting that person and maybe jeopardize the whole friendship. So moving forward, talking about this first side of friendship, the main thing people struggle with in friendships is the communication. When you are mad about something, or a certain situation just bothered you, if you do not take that first step and tell that person why you are bothered, why you are feeling that way, this will cause a drift between you. You will end up probably getting so far away from each other that to the point like you will never actually know if that person is bothered, because they never said that I'm annoyed from this thing, or this is a red line to me, don't do that ever again. So sometimes because you are not very transparent with your feelings or with what bothers you and with what you need to have within that friendship, many people end up just overlooking it, and they end up not taking into consideration your emotions in the future. So at this point, communication is the main thing that needs to be developed within a friendship, mainly in everything in life actually. But when it comes to friendship, because friendship is not something that is all roses and daisies every day. You will have days where you will be annoyed from each other. You will have days where you need to some time apart. And there will be days where you end up fighting like cats and dogs. So communication is the main thing that what keeps this friendship going. Because once you start drifting apart, then a lot of things will start crumbling. You will both forget the good things that you did for each other. You will both forget why you guys are important to each other. You will forget the main reason why that friendship happened, why you go out with that person, why you always think about them in good situations, why you always take into consideration their bad situations and you try to be there for them. And when it comes to ourselves, what's good for us and what is meant to build us, we know that certain friendships are not meant to stay within our lives. And this makes it so difficult because you cannot accept the idea that maybe that person, they're not good for me, but I have a lot of great memories with them. I have a lot of things that I did with them. They were a huge part of my life, and they were a huge part of the good things that happened in my life, in addition to the bad. So it doesn't make sense to you that I need to let them go to move forward or to become the person that I want to be. In these situations, surprisingly enough, sometimes you do not need to put that effort to let go. Sometimes God takes that step for you. A certain situation happens, you react to it, and through your reaction, you will see if these people actually cherish you. Do they find you important enough to keep within their lives? Or will they choose to just take your reaction, turn it against you, and not accept their wrongdoings? And here you realize that certain friendships, you do not let go of them because these people were not meant to build you up. Moreover, certain friendships are let go of because you find out their true colors in these type of situations. But not all of us have the luxury of sometimes God showing you the signs and making certain situations happen for you to let these people go. Sometimes, unfortunately, you have to take that stand. You have to look at that friendship from every perspective. You have to put down everything that has happened. You need to understand who you are, who they are, how do you align together, how do you not, what certain situations happen that maybe they were a bad influence on you. Here comes the hardest part, when you understand all of that and you end up having to know how to let them go. As much as people may hurt you, they definitely also have good memories with you. Many people have had a huge part in our lives where they were very good. They had such good memories with us. They created a huge role in our lives that is filled with love, filled with great memories, filled with good feelings. So when you come to that realization that these people were actually not good for you and that they had things hidden that basically resulted in all of these bad situations happening and them not accepting your opinions and who you are, it hits hard. But when you go through these type of situations, you will learn how to look for the people that are meant for you. You learn how to look for certain traits, certain characteristics, certain behaviors that tell you that this person will build me up. This person will stand with me. This person will accept me. Because that's the main point of friendships. You accept each other with your flaws and your goods. And once you understand that, it will become easier to find those type of people. And you will understand why you had to take that, you had to take such a hard step in letting certain people go. Because if you didn't let them go, you may have lost more in life than these people. Because one lesson is for sure that people come and go. And friendships is just the tip of the iceberg in life and what you learn from it. So when you see these people as a lesson, when you see them as something that has taught you how to move forward in life, these emotions and these regrets and this sadness becomes better. You learn how to cope with it. You learn to understand it. You basically learn that life will put you into tough situations to build you up, to make you ready for whatever step is coming your way. So friendships usually is the main part of that test, because the people you surround yourself with, they're a huge asset. They are a huge part of who you become. Because no matter how much we try to not be influenced, no matter how much we try to be independent and focus on ourselves, we are influenced with the people around us. And it's very important to understand that these people are the reason why you either rise or fall. So it's a very good choice to really take your time when you find your friendships. It's a really good choice to analyze them well, to test them, to deal with them correctly, and to never feel bad if they come out of your life. Because if these people left you, it's because they were never meant for you. So I think that many of us relate in these type of problems, particularly with friendships, because we never know if that person is right for us. We never know if I should become friends with that person. Sometimes you can be too different to the point that you cannot maintain that friendship, and sometimes you are too similar to the point you cannot maintain that friendships. So really, it is all about compromise. You give and you take. So you learn from that person, they learn from you, because none of us, our personalities are perfect, and we are constantly changing. We constantly evolve because of life experiences and whatever we choose to do within our lives. So obviously your friendship will change as you grow and as you move forward in life. So instead of struggling with it, you have to try to find a common ground where you both agree on the ways you can treat each other, understand these new phases in life to maintain that bond you have. Good friends are hard to come by. These people are really irreplaceable. They have a huge part in your life and they are not easy to find. So obviously, as we said, when you move forward in life, you will grow, you will change, so you will definitely have some problems. But if you choose to communicate, if you choose to put your pride down and talk with this person about what bothers you, what makes you happy, you both understand the changes you are going through. You both understand what you need to do in order to keep that friendship moving forward. Because friendships are really a blessing, and they are probably the only thing in life where we have a choice in. I hope you enjoyed the video today. It's very, I would say, relatable, and hopefully moving forward we'll be having a lot more conversations that talk about our struggles and the things we face in life. Make sure to leave in the comments what type of topics you want to talk about, and I'll make sure to film them. I'd love to hear your perspective on friendships, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!